Hello folks, welcome to another episode of Feast Your Peepers. Back with you with episode 34, and today I'm going to be showcasing some of my recent pickups that I've got through the post and stuff that I've bought in the city centre over the last week or so. I also have some autographs that I was waiting to collect from my good buddy Joe. Shout out to Joe and Tom for acquiring those beautiful autographs and photos for me. Very much appreciated as always. They go above and beyond for me. They've helped me out a few times now with autographs, and I can't thank them enough. Thank you very much, boys. So without further ado, let's get into this. The first one up today is a film from the 80s, 1985 I believe, or 84. I think it's 85. The Legend of Billie Jean. This is a film I haven't seen probably since about 85, 86. I don't remember much about it, although this beautiful lady's in it. She also played Supergirl, if you remember. Stunning, stunning woman. It also stars the guy from Jaws 2, and Christine was his name, Keith Gordon. He's also in it. And Christian Slater. So yeah, it's a little 80s film. Sort of coming of age movie. A lot of nostalgia with this one, so looking forward to diving back into that one. Next we have Murders in the Rue Morgue. Yeah, this is an old film from I think the early 70s, 71. Yeah, 71 I think it came out. It's a film I've never seen. Now, I might have seen it on TV, I just can't remember, but as far as I remember, I haven't seen it. Like, reading about it and looking at the back of this, it doesn't ring any bells. So it'll be a first time watch, possibly. Maybe it'll come back to me once I start watching it, but I don't think I've seen this, so I'm looking forward to diving into this one. It's released by Hammer Films. Comes in a nice slip cover. Let me see what's inside here. I think maybe postcards or something in here. There's the alternative cover. Bit of filth there. Fishnet stockings. Lovely. So, let's see. No, nothing in there. Just a little advertising card there on the disc itself, which is 4K. I'm looking forward to seeing this one. I might watch this later tonight. Among everything else I've got to watch. I've got a mountain of stuff. So next, this is a little second-hand purchase. I was trying to find it on Blu-ray. I did find a copy on Blu-ray. It was fucking extortionate. They were looking like £40 for it. So I opted out. I went for a second-hand version of the DVD copy. Yeah, this is a 90s thriller classic, Copycat, starring Sigourney Weaver. Holly Hunter, of course. Who was in The Burning. Her first role was in The Burning, folks. Uncredited, I think. Was it uncredited? Can't remember. But she is in The Burning, yeah. So this is a film I haven't seen in many, many years, probably since the 90s, maybe early millennium. So I'm looking forward to giving this a watch again, because it's a really good film, which I haven't seen in many years. So next is one I bought today, actually. I bought this earlier when I was in collecting my autographs from Joe, and I had it in the sale for £15, and it is the Big Boss 4K, £15, absolute bargain. So I grabbed that. That now completes my Bruce Lee 4K collection. I missed out on that super duper box set that came out a few years ago, unfortunately. So I had to do with buying them all individually. So now I have the set complete. So I'm looking forward to diving into that and seeing the extra features and whatnot with that release. Next we have a bit of reading material. This came through the post Sunday from Amazon. This is the book on Dick Warlock, The Shape of My Career. Absolute legend of a man, stuntman extraordinaire. That firewalk at the end of Halloween 2 is something else. Absolutely phenomenal stunt work there. And he was Mr. Kurt Russell's stunt double for years. And I also done a wee stunt in Jaws in the shark cage there, as you can see. And there he is with Kurt Russell. Escape from New York. I think it's Herbie Goes Bananas, or one of the Herbie movies there. There he is with Jason 4K's on the set of Friday the 13th Part 5. So I'm looking forward to diving into this one and going through it. There's some great photos there of the shark attack in Jaws. Amazing. Yeah, looking forward to this. Halloween thing goes through them all, every film. And there's Screen Actors Guild, looks like a contract or something there. Quite cool. This book's full of great pictures and, you know, classic. There is Kurt Russell there. There he is, old Mickey Myers. Halloween 2. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, can't wait to dive into that book. Looking forward to that. That should be a good read. The old Richard Warlock. So next up on the reading material, I got this last week, and I've been looking at this book for a long time. I was always a bit pricey. I thought, I'll get it someday. And then it dropped down to £20, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get that. It's a beautiful book. I've flicked through it briefly. I haven't read any of it yet. But this is Iron Maiden Infinite Dreams 50th anniversary book that came out this year. So yeah, folks, I'm looking forward to diving into this. I mean, incredible. The stuff in here is just like all the old flyers, like really early flyers. Look at that stuff from back in the 70s. There's Paul Diano. It's a really heavy book, it's very thick, hardback book. Some like old photos there from back in the day. Like for me, Paul Diano era is my favourite era of Iron Maiden. I love those first two albums. And there's all the artwork from the early stuff. And actually my t-shirt today as well. Now, we're running free. Sanctuary. Absolutely brilliant. It was right through the whole career. There's amazing. The old t-shirt from back in the day. What was available back in the early 80s, late 70s. Awesome stuff. Oh, it's an unbelievable book. There's quite a lot on the Diano era. There's a good portion of this book that we're in 88 pages in. That's all like the early days in Diano. So from page 90 onwards, you have the Bruce Dickinson era, starting with Number of the Beast. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, looking forward to going through that properly when I have more time. Yeah, so recently I've been on a bit of an Iron Maiden kick. I go through phases of, you know, diving into bands I haven't listened to in a long time, and I'm playing a lot of Maiden recently, especially the first up until 1988 Seven Son era. After that I kind of got out of Iron Maiden, you know, probably around 89 I sort of started going on the other genres, and Maiden sort of went to the wayside, yeah. Although I've been listening to some of the later stuff, and some of it's actually quite good, yeah. You know, I mean, what was the last time I seen Maiden? Probably, I think the last time I seen Maiden live was the Dance of Death tour. They played Dublin, I think it was about 2003 or 4, thereabouts. I haven't seen them since. I don't think I have anyway. I think that was the last time I seen Maiden. It was well over 20 years. I would love to have caught them recently on this tour at the minute, but time off work and, you know, everything else is coming up, you know, cons and everything, you know, money's going elsewhere. So you have to do without something. You can't have everything, folks, can you? Unless you're a fucking millionaire, which I am certainly not. But I get by. Anyway, so here we come to the fabulous autographs that I acquired from Joe and Tom. Thank you once again, folks. Awesome guys. Can't thank them enough. So here we have the this film. One of my favorite zombie films of all time. One of my favorite Lucio Fulci films of all time is Zombie Flesh Eaters from 1979, known as Zombie in the States, and a plethora of other titles over the world. So this is iconic Ian McCulloch to Colin, to say, with something, can't read it, I think it says with regards maybe, Ian McCulloch. Bit of a glare on it there because still in a wee protector case, yeah. And on the other side we have the main zombie guy from the movie poster. To Colin, it just says his name, and below that it says worm in the eye zombie. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. I can't read his name. Diliamano something, I can't make that out. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I can't make his handwriting out. But yeah, that's the main zombie from the poster, the film poster. Yeah, so cool to have that. I mean, that's this film. I've watched this film probably as many times as I've watched Halloween or Jaws. You know, the Zombie Flesh Eaters is fucking epic. It's just one of the best films ever made for me. It's just so gross. It's just gross. You know, it's just awesome. So next we have another Zombie Flesh Eaters alumni, Mr. Al Cleaver. To Colin, cheers, Al Cleaver. That's Al Cleaver here, by the way. And that's Ian McCulloch here. And Tia Farrow here, who is the sister of Mia Farrow. She's passed away a couple of years back. So it's cool to have Al Cleaver here. He's been in many Italian horror films. And so cool to have like 3 autographs from Zombie Flesh Eaters. But better if he had written his name below his face, not over his face. But hey, we can't have everything, can we? So here, another all-time favourite. Probably in my top 10 films of all time. And it is Mad Max 2, also known as The Road Warrior, yeah. So here we have a autograph by Vernon Wells, folks, from Mad Max 2. How cool is that? To Colin, this is for you, Vernon Wells, who played Wes from Mad Max 2. Absolutely amazing film. The best in the franchise for me. I've watched that film again hundreds of times since I was a kid, yeah. So there we have it, folks. That's my latest additions to the collection. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to get the fuck out of here because I got stuff to do, as we all do. Thank you once again for tuning in. And remember out there, don't be a dick. Do not be a dick. The world's bad enough at the minute. We don't need any more assholes in it. There's enough of them. Thank you. So with that, I shall leave you. And don't forget to tick the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Comment below. Always like to see your comments on your favourite movies and what you think about these movies I've just shown. Your experiences with them. Your thoughts on them and all that good shit. And I shall go now and leave you for a little while. Hopefully I'll be back soon. I have a few other things in the post, so no doubt when they arrive I shall jump on again and do another little video for your entertainment. Thank you very, very much as always. Love you guys. Murdy out.